So today we are making delicious and tempting prawn biryani, and that too in a kadhai. And believe me, the taste of this was so awesome. You will love the sublime flavors of this prawn biryani. Can be made very quickly, and every time I make this biryani it turns out to be yum. So enjoy this recipe, So's Food Corner special prawn biryani. Hey guys, I am Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel So's Food Corner. I hope you all are doing great in your lives, and if you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. And thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. So let's begin with this lovely recipe. For this biryani, I have taken here fresh water prawn 1 kg shelled and deveined. So I am actually going to show you how we can perfectly deshell it and devein it. So first I need to remove this outer shell, because after removing this outer shell only we can have the access to the vein that properly needs to be removed, otherwise it can cause stomachache because of its impurities. So here I have taken out the shell, and you can use a knife if by chance there is some ligament attached, that can be removed using a knife. And after this looks somehow like this. And now I need to make a clear cut on the top of the prawn, exactly in the middle, in this way, so that the vein is visible. You can see a slight green color or sometimes black color vein is visible. So this needs to be taken out from the prawn, because this is the root cause of all the disturbances that is caused, that may be caused by consuming a prawn. So this goes out. So this is called deveining of a prawn. So once this is done, you can either remove the head portion or you can keep the head portion, as I am just showing you, because this head portion has this beautiful protein in the brain that actually solidifies and gives a lovely taste. But yes, if you are keeping the head attached in this way, also remove the shell of the head, and don't forget to remove the excreta bag. This somehow looks like this grey color bag. You can see it's some powdery substance full of, and this is the excreta bag that needs to be removed from the head. And after removing that, this looks like this. You can either keep it in this way, because as I said, the head has the protein that solidifies and has a beautiful taste, this yellow color protein. Otherwise, if you want, you can remove the head and only use the prawns. Completely depends upon your wish. And now we are going to make a masala paste. Here I have taken ginger 1.5 inch, garlic 12 to 15, green chili 2 to 3, mint leaves 2 tablespoons, and fresh coconut cut into small pieces around 4 tablespoons. This goes inside the blender. And now I'll add water half a cup and make a blend of this beautiful spices. Just blend it till it gets a nice smooth consistency, because we have added coconut. And this is my prawn. Some pieces I have kept with the head and some I have removed. Completely depends upon your wish, because that has a lovely flavor. To this I have added 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and salt as per taste. And now I'll give it a mix and let it rest for around 15 minutes, so that the lemon juice and salt nicely marinates inside this beautiful prawn. And you can see after 15 minutes of marination, we'll add more spices to this. And after 15 minutes, first goes red chili powder 1 tablespoon, biryani masala powder 2 tablespoons. So this goes in, and the ground paste that we had made, spice paste with the ginger, garlic and coconut, everything that goes inside. And fried onions I have taken here around 4 tablespoons, that goes in at this stage. And now I'll mix this lovely marinade, all the spices and this fried onions with the biryani masala powder. This will give a very nice flavor to this prawns, and this is it. And this goes for rest for around more 15 minutes. Meanwhile, let's prepare the base. I have taken here oil. You can take ghee around 4 tablespoons. When it's nicely heated on medium high flame, add 1 inch of cinnamon, black cardamom 1, green cardamom 2, black peppercorn 6 to 7. Let these spices temper for around 5 to 6 seconds, and then I have added 2 to 3 medium sized onions finely sliced, and half a teaspoon of salt goes in. Give it a mix and leave it on medium high flame till the onion start to soften and gain a beautiful pink color. Meanwhile, let's prepare the rice for this biryani. I have taken 2 liters of water, and to this I'll add bay leaf 1 and star anise 1 and 3 to 4 cloves goes in. Salt I'll add around 2 tablespoons. Lemon juice goes here around 1 teaspoon, and oil goes here 1 tablespoon. And I'll wait till this water starts to boil. And here I have soaked basmati rice for biryani for around 2 hours. I had washed the rice and then soaked it. So once the water starts to boil, add the rice and cook for around 7 to 8 minutes, or till the rice is around 80% done on medium high flame. So once done, either you can remove the flame or you can directly add them in this biryani. So rice has been cooking now, and meanwhile my onions have now gained a beautiful lovely pink color. So that's why I had prepared the rice in the same way, so that the time it takes to fry this onions, meanwhile my rice will be ready. But if you are not comfortable with that, you can prepare the rice and spread it under a fan, and then you can do this process. So once the onions are done, I have added mint leaves and I have then switch off the flame. Just let the temperature lower down for around 2 minutes, and then I have added curd around 150 grams, and then I'll stir it continuously for 1 minute. You can see I have switched off the flame. So now at this stage I have added Kashmiri red chili powder 1 tablespoon, again give it a mix, and when the curd and the Kashmiri red chili powder is nicely mixed, then switch on the flame on low flame, and in low flame start stirring for around half a minute. And again you can see in low flame the oil will start to separate after 2 to 3 minutes, and once the oil start to separate, switch off the flame, and now our base is ready. This is gonna be to the base of biryani. After switching off the flame, first add 1 layer of rice. Meanwhile my rice is perfectly done. As I said, if you are not comfortable, you can pre-prepare the rice, but I have done it simultaneously. The flame is off at this stage. First I have added rice, and then I have added the marinated prawns, around 4 to 5 prawns in one batch I have added, in one layer. Then goes the biryani masala, just sprinkle it generously on the top of this prawns. Some mint leaves goes in, some fried onions on the top of this prawns, that goes in. And here I have added some ginger juliennes. This gives a lovely flavor in this biryani. And clarified butter or ghee goes in 1 teaspoon. Again 1 layer of rice I have added. I have discarded the bay leaf, and then prawn goes in. So I have just added this prawn evenly, so that this can be nicely cooked, because they are raw prawns, just marinated perfectly in the spice paste. Sprinkle some generous amount of biryani masala, as same as we had done in the first layer. Some fried onions goes on top of it, some mint leaf goes on top of it, and then some ginger juliennes. This ginger juliennes, as I said, will give a very nice flavor once they are dum cooked in this biryani. 1 teaspoon of ghee in this layer also, and final layer of rice goes on top of this. Just spread it evenly in this way. And here I have prepared a mixture. I have taken 1/4 cup of warm milk, added few saffron stands or kesar, rose water 2 tablespoons and kevda water 1 tablespoon. Give it a mix, and this mixture has a very nice aroma. This goes on top of the rice, and finally some fried onions, green chilies, slated green chilies according to your taste. I have added 2 to 3, some mint leaves, and here clarified butter goes in 1 teaspoon. So around 3 teaspoon of clarified butter I have added in different layers. Some biryani masala, and then finally I'll cover it and cook for 5 minutes on high flame. Then reduce the flame, place a tawa, heated tawa, and then cook for around 10 minutes, and then I'll leave for around 15 to 20 minutes to rest. And after that, I'm just showing you, we had actually added raw prawns, and that has beautifully cooked. There is no moisture, absolutely no moisture, and this biryani has turned out to be super fluffy. I'll actually show you one prawn. So all the magic has happened because of the steam of the dum cooking, and all the fragrance have nicely inculcated in this prawn, and you can see this prawn is super moist, super soft, because the cooking had happened on dum. And this is the final result: fluffy, soft rice with perfectly done creamy prawn. You can see the quality of rice, how beautiful it has turned out. So a perfect prawn biryani is ready. I have served it with the salan and the dahi raita, yogurt raita. So this is it. Enjoy this lovely prawn biryani. I have shared many tips and tricks, and also I have shared the way how we can perfectly deshell and devein this prawn. And the main factor is that we have actually cooked it in dum. Try out this recipe and let me know your thoughts. And now it's time for the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is from Joshna Saho. She writes, authentic. Your every dishes are unique and delicious. Thank you so much. I can learn many things from your everyday recipes. Every time I am eagerly waiting for your recipes. Keep inspiring always. Thank you so much, Joshna. I just loved your words. Thank you so much for this beautiful comment. Stay tuned to my channel and I'll share lovely recipes. And today's recipe is very special for me. prawn biryani is one of the quickest biryani that can be made, and the prawn is perfectly cooked in dum, neither too hard nor too soft. Try out this recipe and let me know your thoughts, and if you liked today's video, give a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life and happy fooding.